Assalamualaikum Gambia, assalamualaikum mbokk yi ñuy sétane saa su nekk fi ci Better Future Media yéen a ngi ànd ak seen xarit seen soppe Fatmata Diallo seen pël bu ñaawut bi xam nga nu ma ko defee saa su nekk celebrity gossip news bi la tey nag maa ngi fi am daanaan ci biir studio bi mun naa wax ne suma naataango la nag waaye nag tey mooy suma guest bi ci studio bi ki nga xamante ne ñëpp xamee nañ ko Master Faal muy entertainment journalist kii am na a lot of experience ci music industry bi loo ko laaj rek xam nako in and out music industry bi xam nako duma def dara nak lu dul dalal ko rek welcome to the show Master Faal.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, I'm really happy to be here, and thank you for the welcome. You know, thank you so much.
Suñu Master Faal, kan moy Master Faal?
Well, I'm a bit difficulty when it comes to explaining myself, but just a summary. I am an entertainment journalist. Been in the music industry for almost now 10 years now, but on these 10 years I've been working with people that I actually learned from, the likes of Kiba, but he's now a political journalist. We were the ones writing the entertainment column for Fourier standards, until fast forward we get ourselves to Paradise FM. That's where I am doing my show now, and of course establishing my own blog that is on the website where of course I pick entertainment stories and publish it there. Okay. Yeah.
What's your real name and where are you coming from?
Yes, my real name is Fude Jawara. It's very quiet. Normally, I don't say my real name on.
But then
yeah, for those that are watching, my name is Fude Jawara. But a lot of people know me as Master Faal. Since back in the days, that is the pen name I use. I decide for myself. Okay. So I've been using that for quite a while now, and I'm from the different places. But right now I'm in Bijilo. Recently moved in Bijilo, but I was in Lamin before. Yes.
Okay. When did you start getting into the music scene?
Music scene, I will say professionally, I will say around 2012, 2013. Okay. 2012, 2013. That is when I got my my first show as a radio presenter. But I have been doing I've been an entertainment journalist for quite a while since I graduated from school. I've been writing on it because I see Keba as my mentor. So he was showing me a whole lot of things even when I was going to school. So I picked up the passion a long way. So but professionally I started in 2013. Okay. Yes.
How do you see the Gambian music industry?
Gambian music industry. For now, I will say it's quite going very well. It's impressive for now. There are a lot of things that are abnormal, but I think that is normal. Any growing industry, at a certain point, we all understand that you must have some lapses. But I think we're on the right track for now, even though there is more gap to fill. But I think we're on the right side.
Okay. Nako dega nak tay ma ngi am danan ci biir studio bi koku moy Master Faal dega ngeen def na a brief introduction about mom moy kan fum joge ak lu moy def tay nak suñ topic of discussion bi dafa nek ci attack ak rapper Faal Master Faal. Can you tell us how, when, where and how you knew about this problem?
Okay, I think basically any problem that happens in the Gambia regarding to music, people normally call me and say, what do you know? But this one, yes, I know about it, and I know about it at a very early stage when I didn't know when the song was cooking, but immediately when the song was released, someone sent it to me, and sent all the voices that were attached to it, because at first when the song was released, it was sent on a WhatsApp group. I think my source, he was part of also the group, that is the Meaty Gang, and they were talking about, ki ken mum ko respond. That was the kind of, things that they were saying. Ki ken mum ko respond.
So then you gonna slide under the carpet, right?
Mu neka bena beef song bo xamantene it doesn't make any relevance. Ken degu ko. So at the initial point, that was the thing. But I think as times goes on, because nekut attack lek la fa lal. he touched the whole crew, including their families. You know, ñëpp la fa saaga. So, you know, so nekkee si group, am na ñoo xamante ne mën na ñoo muñ, am na ñoo xamante ne mënu ñoo muñ. So at some point, you know, they started making issue out of it. You know, it was born in some people, especially Attack's blood sister. I think I understand recently, she's the one, yes, Ida, is it Ida? She's the one taking bookings for Attack, you know. Okay. I understand that girl was, you know, adversely mentioned in the song, abusively. So she didn't take that lightly. I think she was among the people and the gang who actually, you know, make this thing more serious. And from there, I think they took the matter to the police station. You know, I think they want to take legal actions because I guess that girl is new with the music industry. I think maybe if she was there, but she's not that involved, I think because of the brother, that's why she's there. That is just my assumption, you know. Because somebody who is actually in the scene wouldn't take that far. You know, if you are in the scene for quite a while, you understand music goes, especially rap, goes with beef. So if you are in the scene, you understand all these things. But I think they kind of knew, even they are not new, but you know, it might be also, it angered them. So I think that's the reason they took the case to the police station. The police station, then I think rapper Faal was called for questioning. You know, I gather all these things because of, I will get to that point where I know all these things. You know, they called rapper Faal. Rapper Faal also came and they explained whatever transpired. They asked rapper Faal. But to fast forward, Attack and his team and his family members and everybody, they were not happy with what the police did, because I think the police called rapper Faal. They questioned him, you know, why he did the song and, you know, those kind of things. Later, the boy was released. So I think Attack and his mate gang crew didn't take that lightly. So they rebelled back. How did they rebel back? They couldn't get to the boy, but they went to the producer, that is Jaw's beat. Jaws is the one who produced the music, and when he produced the music, you know, the music was out. I think, in this sense, you know, I think the producer is very innocent. He doesn't do anything. They went to the producer, I think, through my source, they said around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the night. So they knocked the producer. When they knocked the producer, then the producer answered, you know, and they claimed to be police. You know, they said, open the door, it's the police. So they claimed, they took the images of the police. And when the guy, and what they actually did is, before they get to the door, they jumped over the fence. Through the main gate, they jumped over the fence. So they went to the door and knocked the door, and the guy opened. They claimed to be police. When the guy opened the door, they escort him outside, and they, you know, they dealt with him seriously. They dealt with him seriously, you know, the whole gang. So that is what we received, the whole gang. So I think the producer also didn't, you know, actually knows that these are from, you know, Attack's people or the Métis gang crew. So he also went to the police and reported the case. I think nothing sufficient was out of it as well. So
and I think that's trespass and assault.
Exactly. I don't know what happens, why the police didn't further the case of, you know, the people that came to the producer's house and claimed to be police, because even that is wrong.
A criminal act.
It's a criminal act. So I don't know why the police didn't go further about it. Maybe they thought it's music, you know.
So rapper Faal came out musically, and then Attack, Métis gang, and the family took it personally.
Yes.
They went over the producer and, you know, beat him seriously. And you know, I think fast forward, the whole thing also landed in court. Okay. That was my surprising part, because when I saw the song, when I listened to the song, I was like, this is not the kind of music that I want people to hear, because I have my platform online, that is my blog, I write about it, and I have my platform on radio, I can play it as well. But when I listened to the song, it was not the type of song that I want people to listen. So I decided to put my foot on it. But when the problem, become bigger, I said, okay, this is news. It has to go out.
Sure.
Then that's the time I start, writing about the stories and, following up. Because I understand when they went to the police, they called Seomar, the director of Performing Arts, National Center for Arts and Culture. They called Seomar, and Seomar went to the police station and he called Faal. Faal is the president of Gambia Music Producers and Promoters.
Yeah.
They also went to the police station. I think later, Faal was at the police station. I don't know whether he was at the court, but he is the one that sent me the information that later the boy was sentenced to 1 year, 6 months in prison after being found guilty. Guilty on certain charges. 175,000. He's going to jail.
Okay, mbokk yi teg leen fa seen baaraam rek ñu dem fa a short commercial break su ñëwee rek ñu gën a xuus si waxtaan bi. Okay, gannaaw bu ñu jógee si noppaleku boobu noonu ñu leen a fàttali rek yéen a ngi seetaan Better Future Media nekkal leen gannaaw microphone bi seen xarit la seen soppe Fatoumatta Jallow si biir studio bi nag tey ñu ngi am fii Mastafo ñu dalal la waat after that break. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think Fin Stubborn was kind of...
Case bi dem na ba aga court ñu charge ko an amount of money mu fay or mu tëdda kaso foog nga ne Gambian music industry bi big boobu noonu ba nga xamante ne war nañoo dem to that extent di yóbbu wante court wala police foog nga ne jar na ko.
To me, that's me. Foog ma ne jar na ko, but sometimes dama dee wane okay kan moo si involved. Sometimes you have to su fekkee déglu nga song bi and you are a victim of the song as well. Sagane na si song bi, how would you feel? Because at some point I felt okay, song bi dafa over raw. It's raw, dafa raw trop. At the initial stage moko dege, I asked few people that it's normal nit su sage nit nga yobu ko court guy tej la. The response I got was, loi bi dafa sew and likely it's possible. And this is somebody I trust. So I was like, okay, this is possible, but people have been insulting each other here for so long. Even
before Mike Jada, Nyom Hussein and Chanta, but then Musuta get to this point. So why, in his own case, more yobunit court? But according to rumors, lunywa nyune attack dafa bang mune mom he is not involved.
Yes.
Mom yobut ko police.
Sun blog bi buñ publish lu like attack mo yobu Rapa Faal police. I think a couple of hours later, he made a post. He made a post claiming that mom he doesn't took attack Rapa Faal to police. Mom bokosi, mom he doesn't even listen to the song. He's not going to listen to the song, and he said certain things that to me is impossible. It's quite impossible. To me, from the whole assessment of what I did, I think he took Rapa Faal to police, and at first, because the feel the system la guy saga, and he's not going to watch system you go saga no, because he felt that su respond he's going to give more attention to the boy. Exactly. So exactly. So because how he also came to the game, it's similar. Because Hussein and Chanta were more when it comes to rating in the music industry. Chanta and Hussein were more than him. So what he did, he was under Baibabu and doing his stuff. What he did to get the name, he beefed these people, he clashed them. So when he clashed them thoroughly, and involved certain people that these people move with, like the likes of Mike Jada and their girlfriends, that sparked a whole lot of tension. Even at some point get to a police station. So he thought that if he gives the same opportunity to this boy, he's going to get to the same level where he is. So it's better he take him to the police station and they deal with him, and that's it. But despite all that, I think the boy is still making wave. Is still making wave because people are talking about it. People are wondering how is this, how is it happening? Because we don't know all this. We have seen since way back, G, T Smalls, the likes of Killer Ace and Sa X, Poetic X, ñoom Baye Babu. ñoom ñëpp they did it, you know, a class here, ba gaa saagante day. Baye Babu saaga na fi, génne na fi song, ñoom mu saaga ñoom Omid Wisdom, saaga ngay ndey nii live. But it's not that raw like the one of Rapper Faal, but saaga ndey mu fa. So we saw all those things, but it never get to a police station. Even su géré foofu noonu sax du dee lifin.
Foguloo woon ne tamit comme Rapper Faal génn na moom ñëw na in a music form mu ñëw mu génne song mu bif ko Attack foguloo ne mënoon naa jël a better way moom tamit mu delloo bif bi waaye wala comme nuñ ko waxee rek bëggut koo may boos waaye mënoon nañoo settle things amicably without going to the police station because music industry bi la te dafa tuuti and ñun right now we are crawling so foguloo ne comme waroon nañ koo def in a better way than nuñ ko defee nii.
It could have been way more than this from Aganisa. You know, they could have do it in another way around, make it commercial. I think them not too far, but now let's put our anger aside and make it a business. Despite all that, you can, you know, but mom du bugalu nun sa, du may Rapper Faal that hype, ben ñiti yeb du ko xam. Fofu la nekk di daw. You know, so in that process, so seete sa Gambian music artist bu la ëppa rek soo ko bifee rek du la dee bëgg a tontu. That is a norm, you know, du la dee bëgg a tontu. You know, xanaa okay, your song boo ko dis mu dem to an extent that okay xam na ne it's everywhere, it's viral. So he doesn't have any option. But in a normal circumstances, I think we should embrace beef, and it's part of the rap music. So said the history of the culture. From Jugesa, you know, they do all these things. At some point, they even fight at the street. Thank God we are not even fighting at the street. But from Jugesa, but we want to keep it in a civilized way. But even that, you know, Sundeme to this far, let's keep it, you know, matured and we take it to business side. But I would also advise, you know, Rapper Faal, because Sufege Mala, I won't like it. No matter how I feel sorry for him, and I wish Matabi I would court the guy charge for 175,000. That is way too much. Rapper Faal it's not working. He's a student. I think he's just 16 or I don't know, 16 years old.
Si lo noonu lan nga am pour advice upcoming artists ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi come up ñu ngi woy waaye da nga gis ne most of the times upcoming artists yi da nga déglu seen lyrics yi waaye saaga lañ fa di def te su dee sa target audience dafa nekk comme ay mag yi nii mag yi duñ mën a déglu loolu noonu xale tamit suñ ko dégloo lu bon lam leen a jàngal lan nga am pour advice ñi nga xamante ne tamit ñu ngi door si musique bi nanka waaye ñu ngi jël tànka yooyu noonu.
Yes, my advice to the young upcoming artists, to the grassroots artists, it's very simple. We know beef is part of music and beef is part of rap. You cannot take beef out of rap music, but we are Gambians. We have certain ways, we have our own ways how we live. Insult and you know, certain things are not part of our norms. So if you're beefing, keep it to the artist, not the family, because immediately you take it to the family, it's not a beef anymore. It's a family war, and look at Attack and Rapper Faal. Now it's a family. It's not a beef. It's not a musical beef, but a family beef now. So my advice is, if you're watching, keep it to you and the artist alone. You can go any far with the artist, you know. You can say any kind of insult as long as you are insulted only the artist, not the parents. So if you keep it that way, I think you're going to get the love of the people that support music and beef and rap music as well, because they know that it's the culture, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Some people said Attack is mad at Rapper Faal because Rapper Faal flows like him. Rapper Faal is a match to him. What do you have to say?
Yes, maybe he's also mad with him because of that. Because when you see somebody sounding like you, you tend to see like it's a competitor.
Yeah.
Rapper Faal is a competitor to his market. So maybe he want to kill that, you know, In any business, if you see a competitor, you try by all means to kill your competitor. I think that is what he is also trying to do. But if you listen to rapper Faal's song, you tend to see attack in it.
Yes.
Their voices, their jumps, their ups and downs are all the same. So one can say, yeah, it's true. One can say it's true. Maybe it's because of that. He see a whole lot of potential from rapper Faal. That's why he want to cut him off.
Okay. So what advice do you have to give the general public and the artists out there watching?
Yes, the artists out there, my advice is, always I give out this advice, keep it low. I think the reason why you are a superstar, the reason why you are where you are, it's because of the people. So at some point, if you think you are invincible, you put yourself where you are. That's where you failed, and you need to avoid that as much as possible. You know, if you're doing music, you're doing it for the people, even though you're doing it for yourself. But at the end of the day, if people don't support your music, you're nowhere. So keep it low, keep the vibes matured, and surround yourself with positive people. Because if you don't do this, at the end of the day, your career doesn't go far. At the end of the day, you know, we have seen a whole lot of artists here who started, 1 year hype and they're off. So if you surround yourself with positive people, you are there. But most importantly, keep it low. That is the most important thing. Yes.
What do you have to tell the producers? Because when rapper Faal went to this producer Jaws, he could have told rapper Faal to sing the song and then to rap, and he'll hear the content of the music. Then maybe producers should try to listen to the songs before they produce them. And then maybe they can give advice, or maybe tell the artist, do this, don't say this thing, do that, to try to edit before producing the song. I think it's very important. Yeah, maybe if he did that, it could have averted this incident from happening.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know for Jaws, but I think most producers normally do that. But I think the producer is very innocent, and the artists have the final say to whatever music is being produced, because at the end of the day, you have been paid to do a job. So if you edit something that I put there, you have to put it back because I'm paying you. So the producer just have to advise, do this, because at the end of the day, maybe he saw maybe that line is going to bring something else. But normally, what I see, producers normally advise. They normally advise the musicians, do this, do that. But in this case, I think they could have done something as well, because even in Jamaica, in other countries, people do it. They go too raw, but when they are releasing the sounds, they release two versions, the raw one and the clean one. You see, these songs, they are actually circulating online, but you will not see anybody playing it on air. You will not see anybody who will create a content on air on their platform or media promoting such an explicit content. You never see it. But if they produce raw and clean material, then the clean material can go to the radio and the raw one can go to the street. Sure. So I think producers are innocent. Jaws is innocent. I think maybe he even advised rapper Faal, but he already decided that he's going to do this.
Okay, our viewers, this is all we had for you on the Celebrity Gossip News. I was here with Master Fo. It was a pleasure having you in-house. Thank you so much for coming. This is all we had for you. Until we come your way next, it's a bye for now.